Hello guys, I'm Kazem, the developer of the app. I'm planning to create a video guide for how to use and how to download the iReader. So first of all, I'm going to thank you for using my app. I hope you enjoy using it. All in all, the official of Android official iReader site is iReader.org and dash iReader, which is the official site, and you can also use the iReader notified app, which is the website of our application. If you go to this website, you can download the equivalent of your what you need for your OS. For example, if you enter this website using the Android one, you can download it using Android. So no problem with that. And, this is official website. So if you want to download the application, you need to go to Twitter, then scroll down and go to the website. You enter this part of GitHub is iReader v2.0.8, which is the latest version of our iReader. And if you scroll down a little bit in assets, multiple OS that we support. We have the Android one, for example, V8 is for latest Androids. And if you are having an Android, for example, for 2020 or in the past, or for 2019 or for years before that, you need to download the iReader V78. But if you don't know, you can just go directly to the official website and just click on download. It will automatically understand what's your best Android device. We also have some Androids. We have another release that is for all applications. But I don't see that here. We also have for Windows, you can download the jar which needs Java and also MSI, which is the just easy to install setup, which is super easy to install. Also a x86, which is probably for some Windows or Windows phones. Also, this is for some device that is for this type of device, also for Linux and Debian. And again, we have another one. I know that's we have support for Windows, Linux, and Mac. And you can download for all the desktop OS and also for Android. After you download the file for your Android phone, you can just directly tap on the app, and then it will open automatically for you. The first screen is for your app language selection. You can just directly select what language you want. For example, if you want to English, then I will select English for now. Then tap on Get Started. You need to just select a folder for your iReader. So I'm going to select iReader app. I'm going to select iReader for this app. I will allow it and then go ahead. And for the third boarding page, it's cloud and community. In this screen, you need to uh, allow this one. If you don't want to sync your books with the cloud, you can just disable this one, or if you don't want to share your translation with others. This section is for sharing your translation when you translate chapter with Gemini or AI translation. This by enabling this feature, your translation will be saved in the cloud and others can access it easily with their phones. So if you don't want to contribute to this other people, you can just disable this feature and then tap on complete. And the iReader app will be completed setup. So the next step, you need to add your repository to this app. So I'm going to go to the source and then I will go to the add repository section. You need to tap on this sandwich button and then add repository. After that, you need to go to the select quick add popular repository, and then you need to choose one of them. You can choose IReader plugins or IReader sources. I will select IReader sources for now and then save the option, and then go to available and refresh the sources. After a second, you will see all sources that are available. My popular source, I will choose, for example, this one, and then it will show in here. I will tap on it, and after that, you will see this manga novels you in this page. I will select, for example, this one. After a couple of seconds, it will download the chapters, and you can just tap on one of chapters. It will open it. Okay, let me see. And as you see, we have the chapter in this part. Also, you can also do a map batch selection. For example, I want to just select all chapters in here, or just chapters between this one, sorry, chapter between this one and this one. I will just choose the chapters between them. So let me disable this. For example, if I want to download the chapter, you can just tap on download, or if you want to translate it, tap on this icon, or for bookmarking, tap on this. If you want to check it as a read, you can just, for example, this one, as you see, it will grayed out. It means you read it. Or if you want to don't want to read this one, you can just tap on that. And if you want to delete the chapter, you can just select and delete it. Also, if you want to filter the chapters, you can just tap on this icon. Or if you want to go to the last chapter, you can just tap on this. Searching the chapter, downloading options, and migration. For example, if you want to migrate to another source, for example, I want to migrate to this source. Which one do you want to migrate? I will select all of them. It will search for the source. If it finds this book in that book, it can migrate it easily. Also, we have a web view function. If you go to this web view, and if your source is blocked by Cloudflare or something else, and you can't fetch the books, you can go to web view and tap on this amazing feature. It seems there's a bug in it. The first one is fetch detail, and the second one is fetch chapter. There's some bug in it that goes to the top. I'm not sure why it is. If I tap on this one, it will automatically parse the whole HTML of this source and save it at this part. Okay, and it will fetch the whole detail of book to the our app. And for example, I want to get chapters. I will select fetch all chapters. It will get the chapters for me. This option very useful when the website is blocked and API is not working. You can manually fetch the chapter details. Most of the time, details and chapters are harder to get than content chapter, which means you can just fetch the chapter yourself, and then the app automatically get the chapter content by the API, which is a lot easier than fetching the detail, especially the chapters. Most of the time, the website block the chapters, getting chapters for sources. So that's the function for now. Let's go to the reader screen and let's wait. It seems that the website is a little bit slow, or my internet is still not true. So the website load this chapter, and let's see what we have here. We also have the chapter list in here. We also have a bookmark, searching the chapter, reporting as broken, and also the generating chapter. For example, I want to generate a chapter image for my for myself. I will tap on here. I want to choose the AI to watch to focus on the character. Because I haven't set the Gemini key, it's not working. And after that, it will give you an prompt, which you can just use it in our app. I will show it to you later about how to use this feature. Also the web view and refresh button again, which means if the source is not refreshed, you can just manually refresh it again. Also a lot of settings. You can manually change the reader setting. Here we have lots of fonts, about 18, I think 80,000, 1,600 fonts available in the app. And you can also change the backgrounds, you can change the brightness, you can also, for general setting is one of the most amazing feature in our app. You can change your translation engines. For example, if you want to install the uh, default Google Translator in our app, you can just tap on default or Google Gemini translation. Then you choose the language you want and then tap on translate. It will work amazingly. Also, we have a glossary feature. Sometimes the translation isn't working for names. For example, the name is something different in the web novels or some other sites. I want to just translate this, for example, this word, which you translate, for example, to dragon, to lizard, okay? It This feature helps you to replace this kind of strings. And we have a scroll mode, which you have a scrolling, paging, or just continuous one. Reading mode, vertical or horizontal, scroll bar. You can, for sometimes you don't want to, I want to use this one. If you don't want to use it, you can just disable it over here. For example, I don't want to disable, I don't want to show it at all. I don't want to show it, but not um, it can't scroll at all if you want. For example, if I want to scroll, I don't want to. Let me just disable this for you to show. For example, no, I cannot actually use it to scroll unlike before. Sometimes your hands just slip away. I don't. Sometimes it's annoying to have a scroll bar over here. Also, we have auto scroll and immersive mode. For example, if you install it, you can just have a full complete, let me just make it a little bigger, full screen, which is good feature. And we also have show reading time, how many times you have read, volume key navigation. If you tap on a volume decrease button, you can navigate to button or if top. And also we have a paragraph translation menu, reduce animation. For sometimes you have all device, you don't want to annoy, remove all animation over here. We have also content filter. You can just, sometimes there are annoying filters in our app. For example, we have previous in next some chapter, you can just add regex over here. Each line represent a single regex. Also, this is sample text. Sometimes you want to use translation with the TTS bilingual method. If it's translation, if this text is translated, you can have a feature that the translation text will be shown in the bottom one. And next one is text to speak feature. You can also translate your text over here. The timer, a sleep timer, you want to, for example, remove this after 13 minutes, or let me cancel it. Also, we have remote TTS feature, auto next chapter, 3D translation, sentence highlighting, content filter, custom color for over here, and also alignment, sleep timer again. This feature also you can just tap on play and it will be read the whole chapter for you. Also, we have some feature called TTS online TTS engines. You can use Gradio TTS for over here. If you enable this feature and choose iReader Coco TTS, which is free right now, I hope that will be free in the future, and tap on Chapter 5 this one and go to this one. If I just close this service and let me just it's let me just wait. If I wait, we have amazing TTS feature, amazing TTS voice, which is unavailable in any app. Chapter 5, Young Mistress. It's one of the best feature for reading your novel. Also, because sometimes annoying that online TTS stop because it takes time to load and download the text, you can use chunking, which is disabled by default. I want to just choose, for example, 100 word, which means the TTS will send the whole paragraph, for example, 100 words to the server, which for server it doesn't care at all, and it helps you to improve your experience for listening to a chapter, listening to a novel. And I really love this feature because it gives me a voice that is very amazing, very human like, and that's for the central feature. Also, let's go for how to enable the JLN reader sources. You need to go to the again to the adding LN reader plugins and save plugin. If I go to the available and refresh the sources, you'll see that all the JS sources will be available over here. I will scroll and install free web novel source again in this LM reader, and then go to this one. If I tap on free web novel, it will show me a screen that you need to install a JS engine. I will tap on install and wait for a couple of seconds to download 33 megabytes. It's a one-time installation that it's for your whole app usage. And let's wait for a minute and then okay, enable plugin, and we can use the LNRail plugin right now. So that's it. For example, I want to go to the shadow slave and then tap on uh, watch, and that's it. You can use LNRail plugin like a native uh, IReader sources. So that was for most basic feature of our app. We have also download, which is same as other apps. Backup and restore. You can just backup and restore from our app or from our LM if you want. Category, we have a category. You can add a category for your books. Also, we have a reading hub, which is you can just view how many second, a minute you have read the books, how many books you have read. We also have quotes. You can add your quotes over here. For example, I want to add a quote for myself, for this book, an author, and you can submit your quotes and it will appear for all other people who are using the app. And you can also share your quotes with other people using the image. I will cancel it. Also, you can change your style for quotes. For example, I like this style a little bit, and you can just send it to other people if you like. And let's go to the profile and sync. If you want to sync your device and use a lot of feature, you need to just sign it with your email address. I will sign it with myself and let me sign it. Okay, after you sign, it takes time to actually load this whole features for our app. Let me close the app for a minute as it takes some time to load the profiles. As you see, a lot of feature has been loaded, connected to the website. Also, you can change your appearance over here. For example, if I want to change my theme to a better blue version or one dark version, you can just change it over here, which is probably a lot better than here before. That's good. Also, we have a lot of feature. We have phones here as well. You can see the phones available, and then also we have general setting. You can also add a lot of customize a lot of feature over here. We have a translation engine. You can, for example, if you want to just get your Gemini key and add it over here. Let me just get my key. Let me go to the Sorry, Gemini AI Studio. You need to go at aistudioGoogle.com. If you just wait a little bit, you will see your API key over here. Let me copy one of them. Okay, I copied. Let me just enter it over here. Let me test it. Let me refresh my models. It seems that my model has been blocked by Google. Let me choose another. Okay, it was a problem with my internet. After I uh, copy the Gemini key and tab and select a model, for example, I will choose Gemini 2.10 and test it. If it shows blue check mark, it means that it's working and your API key is working. And let's wait for a couple of seconds. I think my internet have some problem, and for now, no, it was good. If it works, it means that our Gemini key is applied, which means you can use a lot of feature in our app. Also, if you want to offline translation, you can just choose the language you want. For example, I will choose Persian. Let me just and initialize. It will open a service. You can which it will take some time to will be installed for you. And that's it. Let me just go back and we have a TTS engine which I showed before. We have a security feature. We also have tracking, which you want, you can just log into Analyst for tracking one, auto sync feature, and lots of feature for tracking. Also advanced feature, for example, import EPUB, import PDF, prepare database, prepare category, or a lot of dangerous clear ups. We also have general, okay. And let's go for what's new with our app, unlike other apps. We also have a community feature. We also, you can just go over the leaderboard, you can see who's currently leading the more or who has the most donations. For example, right now we have reader Donald TT920, which has read for 1 day and 70 hours. Also, we have donations, which you can see who's donated the more. You can also see the most popular books. Right now, Shadow Slave is the most popular book, which is I think has blocked because we must not see same book at all. Let me see. You can just who's check what's the app, and you can just tap on search. You show which source has this book over it. Also, you can open the books, open the website for that book. Let me just open it. You can just open that book. Let me go for another feature. You can see the reviews for books, review for chapters as well. You can also see gallery art, gallery character, for example, this gallery. Let me test the gallery feature. Let's go back to the, for example, let me go and see a popular novel. Let's wait for a minute to load the books. Sorry, it seems like internet is not really good right now. Let me choose, for example, this, which is really popular book. And I will tap on this one, the chapter one. Let me see if it has, and also as I said before, you can use translation for Gemini right now. It's, as we said, has set this the setting. This thing has a bug that somehow the content disappear. I will need to fix this feature problem later. But after that, you can just tap on translate, which will then translate this chapter for you. I did a little bit bad, so that has problem. Let me show you another point. Also, we have a generate chapter art. You can choose what kind of chapter do you want to generate? I will choose a character. Let's wait for the Gemini API for it to generate the prompt for you. Let's wait for a moment. This one, it seems that has problem with my internet a lot. Let's wait. Let's try again. Mm, Unfortunately, the model for 2.0 was not working. I changed the model to 2.5, and for 5 we have generated prompt for us. Let me copy the prompt and let's go to create art. Go to the generate art, copy paste your digital art, the character name I will change it to MC, and then I will tap on generate. Let's wait for a moment. Also, you can choose other AI model if you want. Let's wait for a moment. Oh, I hope that my internet will not have any more problems. Okay, it generated for us. That's it. You can just submit for review, and it will be shown to the user for the user after 7 days or uh, after the developer and authorization approval. And that's it for the feature for the translate creating art feature. Also, we have reading body, which is again the same one. I will remove it later. Glossary feature. You can just add your glossary, will be shown over here. You can add your glossary for yourself that do the same job as the reader one in the reader screen. We also have community source. You can add it if you want. For example, if you want to add your translation to your own community source in the cloud, you can just configure it over here and it will um, send this translation to your own database for your usage. Also, you have source, user source, which is for legato sources. You can paste your sources over here. It will be added as a legato source. For example, if you want to add your Chinese, it's for a Chinese actually source, which may not be useful for other people's, which is good for Chinese at least. Also, the most amazing feature of our app is features. So, all the feature are here is available for you to download. For example, if you want to install a Nordic Forest theme, you can just install it, and it will appear your themes in the theme screen, appearance screen. You can also, if you want, for example, if you want a TTS engine for yourself, graduation, for example, I want for Persian, I can install the Persian TTS engine for myself. The and a developer need to develop these plugins for our app, so you need to wait if it's not available for your language. We also have some feature for translation, chapter notes, and other feature, and themes, and JS engine, which is only J2V8 for JavaScript for Android. It's another thing for desktop or another thing for the iOS version. It's a plugin repository. For example, if you want to add on plugin repository, you can add it over here. It will add it to the books. Developer portal, it's for not for you, it's for developers who wants to grant permissions. For example, I develop an app, I develop a plugin for iReader, and I want to make it premium. It means it costs you money to use that plugins. So after a user purchase it, I can go to this developer portal and enable that for the users who have actually bought our plugins. We also have badge store if you want to have your badge in your account before the reviews in your profile screen. You can just buy a badge over here and just send the translation ID, transaction ID to the developer, and you can just also if you want, for example, I want to donate um, donate to developer. I like his work, and you can just go to this website. It is available in the app, and you can just go to international donate. You can choose the amount you want to pay, for example $20. Their name, it's not needed anymore, but if you want, you can just write down your emails for me so I can add your badge for you, and then just tap on proceed, which will send you to the your payment website. Also, you can just tap on Tether if you want to donate crypto. If you it's available for you, please send crypto donate because it has no taxation for me, and I will get whole amount. But the international payment, it will have a very big taxes. Almost 50% of your payment donation will be added to the actually the government. So it's not very much will be sent to me. And the badge store was that's it. Also, you can manage your badge. As I don't have badge, I can manage. You can just um, add your badge for before your screen, before your profile, before your review. Also, this one was for me, which is not available for you. Also, so for the about page, we can change the latest version in here. You can change what's new. Also, that's it. That's what iReader is and what is feature. Also, we have, I think I said almost everything for you. The plugin we have installed, you can just see that it's added over here. I hope you liked our app and enjoy reading. Thank you for watching, and if you like, please donate to me for um, to continue to work on this app. Thank you for using and happy reading.